Hi, I'm Melanie from Invercargill, New Zealand, and I had a knee replacement in October last year. And I have been looking for athletes that have also had a knee replacement because I could not find any research on Google at all. I've been searching all around the world and I've found a couple of people. And today's person I'm really keen to talk to because he's a runner, and apparently you're not supposed to do that. So this is Larry.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm really well. Thank you.
Excellent. So I believe you had your knee replacement in 2016. And then, so before we go back to what you're doing now and your ultra running and things like that, could you give me a bit of background in the lead up to that knee replacement and how you decided that it was the right time to actually have one done in the first place? And what actually
Okay. In 1999, I had my first meniscus resection from an accident that I had. And then I didn't really start running until 2001. And I started running 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, and fell in love with the sport and just continued to run. And then it was probably 2005. I had my second meniscus resection, and looking back on that, I wished I would have let it heal naturally, resected it, because what happens is I lost all of my my cushioning and my cartilage, and arthritis developed. But I kept going to physical therapy. I was getting cortisone shots to mask, and I probably ran 50 or 60 races over the 26.2 mark. And so I started going to my orthopedic surgeon, I guess around 2014, and he said I was too young because I was 50, I believe 53, 54 years old at the time. So I had to go through a lot of physical therapy and shots. I tried Synvisc. I tried everything, but I was pretty much bone on bone, and I couldn't do anything. I could barely walk. I had a lot of pain and swelling, and so that's pretty much what led up to my total knee replacement in November of.
Right. And what age were you when they did the op on you?
56.
Right. And what age were you when your injury started and they told you were too young for that?
54, something, probably around 54, 53, 54.
Right, because I'm 48 and I've had a total knee replacement.
Oh, wow.
It took me a lot of arguing to get to it because they said the same thing.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So prior to having to have the knee replacement, what were your expectations afterwards? I've had so many different people get told so many different things from surgeons, and running is one of those things that it's really, topical after a knee replacement. So did you expect to be able to get back to running after it? What did they tell you?
What I was told from my surgeon is that I shouldn't run because it was going to damage my knee, and obviously would have to replace it sooner. I was told I could go back to hiking and riding my bike and swimming and doing things like that. I love to snow ski. I was told snow skiing would be out. So my expectations was I was going to get back to where I wanted to be, running, doing ultras, and skiing. So I did a very rigorous physical therapy, and my physical therapist was on board with my plan. And for 3 months, I did a very intense physical therapy, 3-4 times a week, and just started very, very slow. I incorporated a lot of cross training into my regime. I started doing yoga. I started doing spinning classes.
Yeah.
I only run about twice a week now, but think I didn't even start running until I was about 2 months into my physical therapy, and I was allowed 10 minutes on the treadmill.
Right. 2 months is quite soon after a total knee replacement.
Yes.
Okay. You must have been pretty determined.
I was, and I still am. Like I said, I knew that it was not going to be the same because I really like to run fast. And I just don't have the range of motion now. I have a lot of range of motion. So, I just took it as a sign that maybe I need to slow down a little bit. And, I'm just enjoying life, enjoying the ultras. I just completed a 50-mile ultra marathon out at Santa Catalina this last Saturday. 12 hours and 46 minutes. So, I'm still hanging in there.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Are you happy with how it is now?
I'm very happy. As far as the knee joint, I have no pain. What I have right now that I'm dealing with, and I hear it's fairly common, is I have some scar tissue that's built up underneath my kneecap. And so I have a little bit of pain sometimes when I bend my knee. If I'm sitting in a confined space, sometimes I have some pain. Driving my car, sitting in a booth at a restaurant, I have a little bit of pain. But my doctor told me that I was probably going to experience that for the rest of my life. Which, on the pain scale from 1 to 10, pain, I'm probably at a 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's the pain thing is something is quite unique to total knee replacement people. So I had a nerve test for some completely different reason the other day, and the guy said, "Does it hurt?" And I said, "When you've had a knee replacement, nothing really hurts."
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So,
but I'm very happy. I had a 2-year checkup. And everything was normal. I think I go in another 2 years to get another 5-year checkup just to make sure that everything is still in place. I was told by my surgeon and my physical therapist that with my active lifestyle, hiking and I say running, but it's actually a shuffle. I keep my feet lower to the ground. I don't do a lot of pounding. It's a shuffle. I mostly run on trails. I was told that I would probably need another replacement in 15 years. I'll be 70, then I'll get that one done in 70, then I'll just zoom on out from there, and that'll be my last one. So that's the plan right now, to replace it again in 70 if I need it.
Yeah.
Don't need it, but if I do, that's the plan.
Fair enough. Are you happy with, I asked you that question. Is there anything you still can't do that you wish you could?
Run faster, run on pavement. I really love the road marathons. They're one of my favorite. I did the Bend Marathon back in April, and I got through the marathon okay, but it hurt.
Yeah.
So I wish I could do that. I wish I could run faster. I coach track and field for middle schoolers, and I can't keep up with it anymore. So I wish I could run faster. I wish I had a little bit more range of motion, but I'm very happy with what I have.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any advice? This is the last one. Any advice for any athletes out there who are potentially facing a knee replacement? Because a lot of people think that it's the end of the line and I can't do all the stuff, and that's what the surgeons say. Have you got any advice for those people?
Absolutely. You're just going to have to do the best that you can. Make sure that you're on board with your surgeon and your physical therapist, and let them know what your goals are and what you want to do. If you want to get back to running, hiking, you may not be able to do that as you want to do, but I would definitely listen to your surgeon and to your physical therapist, and don't do anything that is going to cause you any extra pain. I mean, I use pain as a guide. Take it slow. I would definitely, if you do have your total knee replacement, I would for sure do your rigorous physical therapy. I know a young man who had a total knee replacement, and he didn't do his physical therapy, and they had to go back in and redo the surgery.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and just, live happy. And, I can't do what I used to do, but I'm very happy with what I can do right now. I feel blessed that I can go out ultras and run them slower. I can, still do 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons. I can ride my bike. I can swim. I can do a lot of outdoor activity, and I'm very happy.
Cool. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. It's interesting you say right back there a wee while about having somebody that's aligned with your goals. I went through 3 physiotherapists before I found one of those people. But yeah, it's really important, because I had a belief that didn't match with them, and you're never going to get anywhere if you've got that sort of.
Yep. Awesome.
All right. Well, cool. Thank you for joining me. I will just do a quick outro, and then I'll be back to you in a tick. So just hang tight.
Not a problem. Thanks, Melanie.
All right. Thank you for joining me.
You're welcome.
So that was Larry. Really interesting to hear from a runner with a knee replacement. And I love the fact that Larry is going to do it anyway, whether it's supposed to be good for your knee or not, because actually, life is more important than looking after your bits and bobs, because you don't want to be going into your grave all beautifully preserved. So thank you, Larry. And I will see you again next time with someone else.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.